Peace, peace. Welcome back to the Space Beyond Infinity, where there are no limitations on the spirit out of this room. Mystic, and I'm back with another vlog. How are y'all doing? I'm doing good. Yeah, sure, this playing. What you got before? What happened? Yeah, sure, just playing with this water jug. Today's a beautiful day. What? Today is a beautiful day, you guys. It's a beautiful day. I'm looking for these candles. Yesterday was Raji's birthday. We celebrated. We just got a cake and we sang happy birthday. And it was fun. We really just kind of chilled in the house for the most part. You know what I realized? Either I'm missing 2 candles or they gave us 3 green, 3 pink, 2 orange, and 2 blue. Yeah, I'm pulling out a candle because I want to practice y'all blowing. Okay, mama. But yeah, we got a cake. Reggie picked out her cake. It was nice. We video chatted Dad and sang happy birthday. And my baby was so excited, y'all. She was so excited. Look, blow. Good job, Yashirda! Good job, Mama. Good job, you. Good job, Mama. I'm trying to get her ready, because her birthday is in 2 days, so getting Yashirda ready. Had to get her to practice blowing out her candle. We got a big cake for Raji's birthday. I don't know how long cake is supposed to last. It's in the freezer. So, it is the 4th and Yashirda's birthday is on the 6th. And I'm like, can we just use the rest of that cake? But if all else, whatever I decide, I figure, I'll make some brownies and, we'll just use the brownies as a cake vibe. I bought them on bouncy balls yesterday. Everybody has a bounce ball. Even Yashirda, and Yashirda don't even know. Well, she knows what to do. She play. Anywho, yeah, I had a few things I wanted to talk about, but dang, I kind of have to use the bathroom. But yeah, it's my baby's birthday. I decorated a little bit for Raji's birthday. I put up a little bit more decorations for Yashirda's. We might have to go to Walmart, so I have to buy some more balls maybe. Yeah, so Raji knocked the glass of our coconut oil off the kitchen counter yesterday. Brand new jar. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, coconut oil don't last around here because the jar is always being smashed. It's like every other container of coconut oil I buy gets smashed. Hold on, I have to potty. Okay, so after cleaning up the coconut oil, it has left my mop in my mop bucket a little oily, and I thought that I took care of it, but I went to go mop my stairs today, and as I'm walking up and down the stairs, I'm noticing that they are a little bit, oily. Here, you want that? You can take it, but you can't see right there. So, I'm boiling some hot water right now to try to get this situated. Try again. So I can go over my steps again. sure don't nobody go slipping down the damn stairs. So I just put some soap and some vinegar in a bucket. I'm gonna put this hot water, and I'm gonna do another thing of hot water just to make sure. I'm boiling it, boiling water, boiling hot water. Yeah. Get it taken care of. We had a lovely day. I'm happy, you know. But honestly, like, their dad was supposed to come back yesterday, which I didn't tell them that, so they don't know. But yeah. But he called me like the night before. It was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to come. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, okay. And obviously, you know, I'm emotionally stricken, so I just, as a coping mechanism to dealing with him, when I feel like a certain way emotionally, like my first thing is to smile. So he said it, and I'm just like, okay. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna smile through it. And then he's like, what? So now you're gonna be all emotional about it and make me feel worse. And I'm like, no, it's okay. And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm not good enough. Something, something, something. And I'm just sitting there, and then he's like, I'm gonna talk to you later, and hung up on me. And I'm just like, I cried for like, you know, a few minutes. I couldn't sit there for too long because we were actually on our way out the door. So all the kids are downstairs waiting to leave out of the gate. So I had to just gather myself and get downstairs so we can leave. And it just made me think about like it's so often that we go through something like that to where like you hit me with something emotionally and then you tell me that I can't be emotional about it. And it's so often now that my response to being upset is to just smile through it when I'm with you. And that's not healthy. And that's one of the main reasons why we can't be together, because you're not allowing me to handle my emotions in a healthy space because you don't want to handle yours in a healthy space. And I can't do it for the both of us and help the children learn how to regulate their emotions properly. Like, I gotta give you space to deal with stuff on your own and have my space to deal with stuff the way I see fit that's healthy for me, because you're like, oh, now you're gonna feel emotional and make me feel worse. Like, you can't feel bad because that's gonna make me feel bad. And it's like, so I'm just not supposed to feel nothing in order to save you from feeling anything? Why can't we both feel something? Why can't that be okay for both of us to feel and then talk about how we feel and work through how we feel together? Because that's the healthy thing. Not the me not feeling away or forcing myself not to feel away so that I don't have to make you feel even more of a way. Like, no. And then, like, you know, I just started thinking, like, bro, the guilt trip be crazy. Like, what is it? What are you doing to me? Like, is it on purpose? Was that, like, I don't know. Like, are you trying to trigger me? Are you not purposely trying to trigger me? Like, what's really going on here? It'd be hard to, like, navigate through situations like that. Like, is somebody playing with you or not? Like, but I mean, I can obviously tell, like, you know, you're upset on a certain level, you feel a certain way. Like, I get that. And I get that, you know, you have to work on your confidence and self esteem as a person. Hold on, let me address my son. Like, I get it. You have to, like, you are stricken emotionally, and you feel like, you feel like you're not good enough. It's been so much in our relationship to where I know that he feels like he's not good enough, and he tries to make it seem like my actions or my reactions are making it like you're not good enough. And it's like, how can that be? When I've been with this man for years, when I got with him, he didn't have more than $90 to his name, and he used all of that for gas money to come and get me. He didn't have nothing, and I didn't want nothing. I just wanted you, and I took you and I accepted you as you were. When we've been riding, I've been riding. I've been fucking riding with you since you didn't have nothing, and now that you have a little something, and you're doing a damn thing, you're taking care of your family, you're doing like marvelous. But it's always a way to try to make it seem like I don't feel like he's good enough. And it's like, it's not that I don't think that you're good enough. If I didn't think you was good enough, I for damn sure would have never had kids with you. That would have never been a thing. I'm so picky and choosy. I literally, like, I haven't had birth control since I was maybe 16 years old. And yet I didn't have kids until I decided to have kids with this man. Because I chose him to be the one. I chose you as my husband. I thought you was good enough. I've always thought you were good enough. You don't think you're good enough, and you keep projecting your rage and your insecurity and your hurt onto me and expecting me to take all of that and make it better. And I can't do that. I can help you see different ways to make yourself feel better. I can help you, give you the tools that you need to help yourself heal mentally and emotionally. But I can't do that for you. I can't do it. I can't apply the tools for you. I can't keep carrying the heavy emotions for you. You have a lot of shit you need to take care of emotionally and mentally. That man lost his first child. He lost his first child. He lost his first baby while she was still a baby. And he's carrying all of that with him. And he wants me to share it, and I don't want to. I cut the line there. I did want to. I tried to. And then I realized that that's a hurt that he has to heal through himself. And I can't do nothing for him. Nothing more than what I've done. I've given you the tools. I've set the example. I've done my best to try to sit down with you and talk and pour into you, and you weren't open to accepting any of that. I've put so much energy into you. It's been 6 years and 3 children. I bore you your first fucking son, 2 more daughters in addition. I know that doesn't replace a child, but it's like she don't want you to live your whole life being hurt and angry about her. She wants you to be happy. She wants you to take the lessons learned and actually grow. And he has taken some of the lessons learned and actually applied them and grown. But you have to learn how to grieve in a healthy way, because you're still grieving. And some of it is not healthy. Now, he has grown a lot. He's grown a lot. In the time that I've known him, he's grown a lot. He's expanded a lot. He's changed a lot. I've seen tremendous turns around in his energy. And I see that he is continuously growing and changing. And that's good. But right now, it's time for me to reset and re-heal and refocus and you know, for me and myself and my emotional space. And be fair to myself. It's time for me to be fair to myself. Because that's not fair. For me to feel sad, and you tell me that it's not okay for me to feel sad. It's not okay for me to express that I'm hurt. It's not okay. Because then you're going to feel, and that's not fair. So I have to put, hey, give it back to her. Don't you take that from her. Give it back. I gave it to her. For her to play with, to entertain her while I'm making myself be busy. Okay? So just let her do. What? Okay, can you go drink some water and then I will prepare you something to have? It's an everyday thing. Yeah. Like, it's time for me to pour back into myself. Because you want me to be that and I can't fix it. Can't fix it. I can only support you while you fix it. That's all I can do as a person. That's all anybody can do. You can have all of these women in your life to think to make because they soothe you. This man's not polygamous. He wants me. He wants only me. He just feels like these other women, first of all, they're going to tolerate his bullshit. Okay? They're going to tolerate his bullshit. They're going to treat him like, like a little boy. They're going to accept him being less than. They're going to accept him not standing up and being the full man that he needs to be. That's the only reason why he feels like, he's interested and he needs another woman because the newness of a new relationship, people don't have certain expectations. They don't have the same expectations of me, who's been knowing him for a long time, knowing very well what he's capable of, and have 3 children by him and is going to hold him to a certain standard. And they don't have that. But I do. So it's like, if I have this, then, I could bring in another woman and they won't have such high expectations for me. And if you're with us, then that's going to make you feel like you have to lower your expectations so that you can make everything flow and work without confrontation. And it's like, I'm not about to play any of those games. So if you want to play those, go play those games. So I'm not going to play those games. And he don't want to play those games. It's so funny how when he's with me, polygamy, and then when he's not, none of that's a thing. None of that's nobody else is around, present. Old girl, she was thinking she wanted to try while I was still pregnant, knowing that man is the man who wants to deliver his kids. So that was going to have to be a thing, and he was going to have to be okay with that. And found out he wasn't okay with that, and that's nothing to do with me. Shit, I'm just over here doing what I can do. Polygamy don't even be a thing when you're not with me. Like, even when you wasn't with me and you was with that woman, yeah, y'all was talking about polygamy, but you trying to pull me in, like, still. And you coming back and telling me none of us think that it can work without you. Fuck them bitches. I don't like them bitches. What the fuck make you think that I want to ever, like, and that's just disrespectful in itself. Two bitches that I don't fuck with, never fucked with, never will fuck with, and you know that, and you know my stance on it, and you're still trying hard to get me to fuck with these bitches that you know I don't fuck with. You done went and wiped up one of my ops. Get the fuck out of here. And not even wiped up. Good. And the other bitch is the one I really don't fucking, the one I will fucking spit in that bitch face. I probably wouldn't. I'm not that type of person. I swear, I'm really not. I do not fuck with, like, I don't fuck with these bitches because I'm not that type of, I don't like to, like, y'all want that from me. Y'all want the one who's going to try to bite you. You want the one who's going to spit in your face. You want the one who's going to argue with you online. And I ain't got time for none of that shit. And yeah, I am. I'm too good for that. Why do that when I can just be here chilling, kicking it with my kids, enjoying life? Fuck, I want to sit here and argue with a bitch every day, every week about a nigga when I could just be over here enjoying my kids and enjoying my life. Like, make it make sense. Anywho. Yeah, I am like going through the cycles, or I have been these last few days going through the cycles of, still mourning, us having another breakup, and also, it's funny because like when I break up with him, I get into a space of being like, okay, well, where did I go wrong? What can I do to change? What are my actions looking like? How can I adjust? How can I readdress? How can I make the shit work? And it's like, no, you can't keep doing that. You can't keep fucking doing that. You can't keep being the one who has to adjust and taking responsibility. Like, yes, take responsibility for your own actions, but you can't be the only one who's doing that in a relationship with another person. Can't keep doing that. Can't keep being the only person who adjusts and changes and shifts and molds, and you can't be the only person who does that. Compromises for the other person's sake. You can't keep doing that. So I won't. And I have to stand firm. Because I feel like this is my test and my time right now. Like, are you serious? Because the universe, like, God is only going to give me what I really want if I show that I really want it. And the only way I can show that I really want it is to stand firm in my decision to let go of what I don't. So here I am. Accepting, embracing, changing, transforming, crying when I need to, smiling when I feel it for real, and moving, giving myself as much grace as I can. And I'm happy. It's a beautiful day. My baby just turned 3 years old. I'm about to have a 1-year-old. Y'all, when my kids' birthdays come around, I just get so emotional because I really be so grateful and thankful. Like, man, there is nothing like the gratitude